I'm just double checking. I did in fact link the this stream's title onto Twitch, thank goodness. Let's whack this out on Discord. Publish. Lovely. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Thursday stream. Today we're doing Dune Age. We're going to be doing a bunch of the main story. I don't know if it's going to be like finishing the main story because I don't know how long it is. I just know that I'm decently far into it. Like I've done quite a few after like the trials and stuff. So I'm also waiting for a delivery, which is already an hour late, and now it's been at 4 stops away for a while. So it's a bit pesky because this isn't the type of game you can just stop because you might just be stuck somewhere and die. Can't pause it. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. Otherwise, they're just gonna have to leave it outside. It's only mouthwash and dental floss. It doesn't actually matter, but it'd be great if, you know, they came when they're supposed to. I didn't know you could climb on top of these. What? Ah, am I never going to be able to do that again? Oh, there we go. Hey! Nice, you can climb on top of the freaking lights. That's cool, I didn't know that. That's weird and pointless, but, you know, it's cool. So, since you guys last saw this, I've added a few things. I've made it more homely. Check out this awesome area for chilling out. Now, this isn't supposed to just be sitting in the middle there. This is an advanced survival fabricator. It's the first advanced one of the advanced fabricators that I've made. I guess when I need one, I can just keep swapping it out. Because I haven't got that much. I've only got like 1 melange left. I made the Mark 6 compactor with this, and it's that required 83 melange on its own. I've got the 3 advanced death stills now. I've got, of course, the huge large ore refinery, which is amazing for efficiency. Plastanium with only 4 titanium instead of the 7 that you would normally need, or is it 6? It might be 6. 6 you normally need. Aluminium is 4 instead of 7. So yeah, good shit. I set up this area for when I get the advanced vehicle machine because basically there's nowhere that had quite enough space, and this little extra bit under here is enough. So if I click onto... Oh, I haven't... If I click onto that... You can see I've already got it placed, and it goes a little under. So that's where the advanced vehicle one will go. Now, I've also added a section onto here. This is quite a big section that I've added here. So here, this will be like an extra garage. And as you can see, quite a big path here. So the one of my 3 buggies will go here. Although it can go there. This path, this road, will go all the way across here onto that little island of rock where there's lots of aluminium. That's just really close together and easy to get. If we click here, you can see that this, I've extended it originally over so it just about gets onto there. So I can get on and off that if I build a big enough bridge. Also, I extended the vertical from the top here fully, all 5 things that it allows you to do, to the point that I can just about get to the floor down there. So I've built a spiral sort of road. This took about 7,000 to 10,000 plastone on its own to do this path and road, and it's held up by this single. The whole thing's held up by this one in the middle. It's a pain in the ass to work around. And then it goes down there, and then it slowly goes down the mountain, goes around, loops into that building, and then goes out the door there. I wanted it really to go lower, but there's not enough space to work with down there. So this is what it'll be. But it's pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. I'm increasing the whole base as it is. It still says 4 stops. Are you kidding me? If I go back and refresh. Do. Yeah, he must just decided to have a break right before he got to mine. He's on the road. Son of a bitch. Frick's sake. Probably doesn't expect me to be staring at the friggin' delivery status screen. I just realise it's already an hour late. Before all this. And I've got a stream to do. Anyway. So, today we're going to be doing a load of the main quests. And, I'll just give it a few more minutes. I can't really start a quest while we're waiting for this guy. As you can see, I've been doing some contracts because the experience gain. So, right. So yeah, I have 210,000 Solaris in this. I also have almost 400,000 in the bank. So I'm doing decent for Solaris. I sold a bunch of stuff. I was just active on the auction house for a couple of days in a row and just sold a bunch. We will actually check if they have melange on. We can do that while we wait, actually. And medium worm attraction intensity, which is awesome. This is my worm gathering, sand gathering gear, which I don't really mind losing. I obviously mind losing that because I can't get it back, but you know, you got to risk it for a biscuit, I guess, is what they're saying. And so this one only has a gather rate of high. However, obviously the power consumption is higher on that as well. Yo, old explorer, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a swish one. Let's pop to the... wait, are we ready once we've popped... Yes, I guess we are... No, the wings of this need repairing, so let's quickly make some welding wire. And then we'll be able to go from the capital to the first mission anyway, because it's right by it. We'll go to Arrakis. Just need welding wire. It'll do. I just realised I haven't got any of my dashboards up. The frick is going on? There we go. And oh, and it's erroring on Twitch. Are we actually live? We are, but it says the bitrate's really low. But it says excellent connection on YouTube, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's fine. It's just giving me weirdness because we paused or something. Son of a... Let's click the background again. There we go. Came over to Twitch, YouTube being squiffy last few days. Oh really? That sucks. Did I take it? I did. Oh, I'm really happy with my base. I've got a bunch of extra directional wind things upstairs. I've also got large wind traps. Talking of that, how is this holding up on... Okay, it's not completely full. Cool. It was full the other day, so I'd missed out on God knows how much of the wind trap stuff. But there is a test I want to do which requires it to be full, so... right. Repair. Lovely. Shower. This isn't a vape, don't worry. It is flavoured air, which is basically... It's flavoured. I think it's essential oils that have been, like, soaked into a tube. A foam tube that you breathe through. I don't know. But it's a good distraction from the old vape. Or lack thereof. You had a moment a minute ago, but otherwise it's a running here. Ah, sucks to the a minute ago moment. What the hell? But glad that it's running now. And yo, Heather, awesome to have you. Heather, I found YouTube being acting shit for about 4 days now. That sucks. Yeah, I've only got 3 people over on YouTube, which is definitely less than normal. So I don't know if the notifications haven't gone out or it went weird, so the people who were watching originally, left. Could be a number of things. Or just less interest. It was fine for me yesterday. Shabba. Reverse out like a visually impaired person because I was hitting the wall constantly. Kitten Swarm, what up? Awesome to have you. Shadazy. Right, so, yeah, the stuff in the capital and getting to the capital is pretty safe. Don't have to worry about in case I have to quickly jump up to take that delivery. The flavour, I think it's spearmint. Because the flavour goes really quickly, I've just been constantly swapping them out and they seem to almost recharge. So like this one's raspberry and something. This one's grapefruit. One of these black ones is spearmint. Or cool mint. And the other one is mango. Oh, or... Oh, it might not be mango. It might be white cranberry. Mango and white cranberry taste nothing like a mango or white cranberry. Spearmint tastes kind of like it, but not really. Cool mint tastes very like it. Grapefruit does taste, and raspberry tastes like it. Arrakis. We're going to Arrakis this time. As far as the auction house is concerned, it doesn't matter. But we're going to here for the mission. And I also have some quests in Arrakis to forward. I don't think I've done the troop one yet, but I've got the Mentat one. I think I also need to do the sword master again in Harko. Keep getting glitches. Some glitches on Jason's stream, nothing on Twitch so far. Arrakis. Oh, it's so warm here today. It's gone up to 30 again. It's going to be 30 plus for the next 5 days here. Ugh. So I got a fan on. It doesn't seem to be activating the mic. That's good. I got it pointing behind me on my lower back. Because then it at least has some cooling and it's not going to impact the mic too much. It's a long loading screen. It's going to be like that here too for the next week, up to 33 one day. Ugh. Oh yeah, it sucks. I don't know what the max will be. At least 31. And then it'll go down Tuesday, I think. I think Monday's going to be 27 plus, and then Tuesday it'll go down to 24 again or something. Which 24 I can deal with. It's warm. But it's not like can't sleep at night warm. Whereas 30 kind of is. I'm here, yo, Meddler's Nord. I'm here, but a morning... I am here, but a morning it may be. Are you speaking like a pirate? A morning it may be. No, I don't think you were. My house won't cool down. It's been at 24 inside for a week or two. Oh, yeah. Are you, in Canada, are you similar to over here, where you insulate a lot and you don't really have AC? So I haven't got anything sold to pick up. I was only putting stuff on for like a day. How's the price on Melange? Man, it's gone up a lot. If it goes down to 1,000 or lower again, I'm buying hundreds. But yeah, this I'm not particularly interested in paying that price. Because it'll definitely go down lower than that. Probably before I actually need to use what I bought. I will look for... So, I bought a few plastanium for like 900 each as well. Last week, which was amazing. 3,000's not bad, honestly. Per plastanium. Although... Actually, no, it's not that great. I'd say plastanium isn't worth as much as Melange. But anyway, So let's double check on the residue and spice sand. Man, that is so expensive for spice sand. Let's just double check. Compact compactors, cutter ray Mark 6. We'll check the cutter ray Mark 6 for the buggy. Nope. There's way too much. I'd pay up to 200k for it, but not less. I mean, not more. Annoyingly, someone did have it not long ago for like 150k. I totally should have bought that immediately. It's a lot of melange to build one of those. Oh, and plastanium. What just happened there, you son bitch? Focus, that's one to look at. No. Can't think of anything else I'd need to look for. Toll's cutter ray. I'm so happy I got mine for 50k. Although I gave Bob one, so I gave Bob like a 200k thing. Let's just double check if there is any cheaper ones, because sometimes people undercut them. So see, look at that massive undercut. You could definitely get 150k for a Toll's cutter ray easily, I think. So someone undercutting by that much is unnecessary. Right, yeah, don't need any of that then. I didn't bring any cash with me to put in the bank, did I? No. I should have done that. So, the trooper is upstairs, but I don't think we got a reason to see them. Let's go and see the Mentat. We also need to check in with the plantologist person to forward that as well. Have you seen my house? I'm up near you guys now. Oh no, we'll have a look at that in a bit then. Oh, barely awake, sorry. Ah, well, it's awesome to have you, dude. And good morning.
Returning a half hour ago.
This guy's a bit weird.
You have returned.
Called Zane as well.
Brought me useful data regarding the Mobula gang, yes?
Here's your data, bruv.
Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. This is quite excellent. I suspected that Harkonnen
Jam, what up?
but this confirms it.
This guy's so weird.
Fits into my plans.
Then you will give me Mentat training?
Yes, after one more task. Yes. I will then train you, if your mind is ready.
Well. So what's the next task? Has he given that to me? What do I have?
Half hour ago. Yes. I was lost within my head again. Forgive me.
It should auto follow on, really.
Mentat is being unable to stop analyzing your data.
I take it the data I acquired is useful then. How does a would-be Mentat avoid the pitfall? Yeah, I'm curious what it says to that.
Why should one want to?
Oh, right.
Yes. The Mnemic film is a treasure trove. The Harkonnen covertly funding the Mobula gang is a detail the Atreides would find quite interesting. I would like you to present our findings to Thufir Hawat. You are more personable than me. I would like Hawat to be...
I also technically know the dude.
Hawat would make for a commendable superior. I could learn much from him. I must belong again. I must ensure acceptance. I must insulate myself from all possibility of rejection. I will train you if you do this thing.
Wow, this guy's weird. So.
Make sure he understands what an asset I would be to his operations.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weird NPC, isn't he, Ma? Like, I don't know what, like, mental disability he has. I mean, I'm guessing it's some level of autism or something. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if they're even portraying whatever they're going for correctly or not. Oh, well, this looks cool. Is that the Hugger Basan? Yeah, I think... Oh, actually, I'm not sure. No, that's not the Hagger Basin. Or at least it's not the whole thing. It might be part of it. Right. Not this dude. I think it's the one up here. Yeah, this dude. This scumbag. Right. It's time to meet a mega scumbag. I'm actually going to record this bit.
You seem vaguely familiar to me. Did we play Hide the Sandworm at the Salusan Bull last week? No, wait. You're that lackey who runs errands for Derek Chinara, aren't you? The one who's been helping him to undermine...
Oh, he is, yeah. But he's a cock
I have
wobbler.
news for you. Your
As in a
master
dickhead.
is unlimited.
He likes to sneak up on people and just wobble. That's what he meant when he said about hiding the sandworm. I have news for you. Your master's days are limited. He sent me the report of his progress. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Oh, another report. No doubt full of seditious nonsense. Is he still searching for Kynes?
What you told me you asked for this report.
I did. Portavoy, remind me again why I would have asked... never mind. I remember. A distraction to draw Derek's friend here away. Well, it's for the better if Derek Chinara never returns from his survey of the testing stations. The past is the past, and like Kynes, should remain buried. The mercenaries that Portafoy hired will make sure of it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So, this stutterer, it's definitely, I'd say, acting a stutter, as someone who had a heavy stutter when I was younger, it's going to be something that's so hard to properly act that I can forgive it not sounding perfect, and I'll just allow myself to the, sense of disbelief or whatever it is. When it comes to stuttering, I think the person was trying to go for that it's... So, like, the way you... I think the person knows what stutters are all about. Just couldn't act it out perfectly. So, like, I think they were trying to go for someone who was so... Their mind works fast, so they stammer because they can't keep up with their thoughts. They can't talk fast enough for their train of thought, so they get jumbled. However, I think they try to portray that more as someone who can't wait to get the speech out, so they added unnecessary fumbling, I think. That's probably it. That's what it feels like to me, anyway. The mercenaries that Portafoy hired will make sure of it. I still have a stammer, by the way. I've just learned over many years to get around it, to a degree. The tireder I am, the more tired I am, the more I stammer. If I'm really tired, I can stammer really badly. Basically, the way I get around it is that I've got used to almost... Well, I've got used to pacing my speech so that I don't rush ahead and fumble. And I've also... I essentially have to think like a thesaurus of sorts. So I always know what word I'm going to stammer on before I say it, every time. I know the word that's going to get stuck on. And sometimes it's really hard to either say that word because I know I'm going to stammer on it. So I'll either have to completely stop my flow, take a breath, then do it, which is hard because when you're in a conversation or something, it's weird to just stop and then take a breath. The other person's going to say something, and then you're thinking they're going to say something even if they don't, and then that messes with the whole pattern, and that makes it worse. The other way is to say a different word that means the same thing. So you know that you're going to stammer on... See, I was going to stammer on stutter there. So I said stammer instead of stutter. So you know you're going to stammer on one word, so you have to say a different word. Sometimes that requires a complete reconstruction of the sentence. So the more tired I am, the harder it is for me to rearrange my sentences as I'm saying them, and therefore the more I stammer. If that makes sense. Also, I think I'd also just stammer on less words now, because I think that came from just gaining confidence as well. So it's a mixture of tiredness and confidence. And like, if I'm particularly invested in this conversation, so say it's someone who either has a lot of power over me, or maybe someone I'm attracted to, then the stammer comes out more because I place more value in this conversation and I'm not comfortable. No, so I don't know if that was interesting to know. Spons, how's it going? Yo. Yes, I've had some problems that my mind thinks faster, my mouth is able to keep up. Things, I mean, technically everyone's mind can think faster than their mouth can keep up. That's less a faster mind and more the fact that your mouth can only move so fast. It's the same with that whole thing that Musk was always on about like the Neuralink. Thumbs are a really slow way of getting information to a phone. So if you can connect your mind to it directly, you're going to increase the data rate to like orders of magnitude massively. Like, so yeah, right. To me it sounds like a normal person trying to stutter and having someone that's really stutters. I mean, yes, but it's hard for someone who really stutters to stutter on cue. Well, at least for me anyway. And if I do, I end up really stuttering and going really bad if I attempt to actually purposefully stutter. Yeah, just same two, I think in more than one word that has the same meaning, and if I'm not able to say one word, then I'll switch to another. Yeah. I think that's probably like that's probably the way to get around it. Like, it took me a long time to get to the point that I could do that. I think I started stuttering when I hit puberty when I was 13, I think. Or around then. When I'm really tired or drunk, my English accent comes out. English accent comes out? What do you mean? That sounds like your main accent is English, but you put Canadian on. So it's like when you get drunk, do you just like, alright mate, fucking Canadian innit, you slag. And yo Gek, I only stutter when I'm trying to record a script. See, you place value in that time and that conversation that you're having with yourself. So you need to get it out, and there's more pressure, so you stammer. I think loads of people stammer, don't they? But just to a very small degree. My mother is English, and when she taught me with the accent. Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense then. Keep in mind, Mentats are organic supercomputers running hundreds of equations at the same time. Yeah, so, I mean, that fits. That fits with the fact that is like he finds. So yeah, it kind of fits, I think, because it's unnatural, because this isn't a natural state. So his brain his brain moves so quickly that he's unhappy with how slow his speech can be, so he just tries to get it out. So that makes sense. And never pass them a can of Coke. What? Oh, Mentat. That's terrible. It's Diet Coke. Specifically Gek. You better hope he's still alive or I'm coming back for you. Yes, I'm definitely saying that. The mercenaries at Portify Hide will make sure of it and there's nothing you can do about it.
You are powerless here.
You think that?
The guild peace holds, and you'll be executed for any breach. Portify, I believe this one was just leaving.
Damn right, I'll be back, boy. Is there any action can I talk to his grandmother?
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed. Wait, I can't hear you at all. Only thing the bloody Tlilaxu are good. There. Now, tell me again. Are you from the planetologist office? My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
The driver has to make a few more deliveries on the way to your address. He's now literally further away than he was before. Oh my god, he was four stops away an hour ago. Fuck's sake. What a turd. He was very proud, he's very knowledgeable. I said, I want to... tell me about your grandson, Cyprian.
He is the Imperial planetologist here on Arrakis.
Wow, they wouldn't let you in the school without speech therapy. That's rough, man. What the hell? I never had any of that. I was just shouted at for not being able to talk. I remember the worst thing was when this was still in primary school, so it must have been earlier than that. Or maybe this was around when it started. They made us all get on stage to read something. And I was telling them I couldn't do it. And they made me get on stage anyway. And I ended up standing there in front of my whole class and all our parents on stage on my own, unable to talk. I was there for it felt like 10 minutes, but it was probably more like 2 or 3 minutes until they finally allowed me to leave. This was back in the middle of 96. Bloody hell. Yo, Marty, what up? That's nasty. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, that things different back then. Horrible teacher. Yeah. So like, that wasn't the last time I was forced on stage either, when I couldn't talk in front of people. But like, that happened in secondary school twice as well, I think. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good thing. It didn't like help me in any way. It was definitely bad. So yeah, like, it was actually my job at a supermarket that enabled me to get past like the public speaking and the stammer, because I was slowly dripped into different things. So like, I had to talk over the phone a lot, which I even like, this was a ridiculous thing. Like, I think this is pathetic. I've written on my CV, can't talk on a phone. But my would-be boss just like acknowledged it and then just put me in a place where I'd have to talk on the phone anyway. Which is funny. Because I was on the back door taking deliveries. So I wasn't dealing with customers at the time. But I had to do deliveries, so I had to constantly call up the depot and stuff. But yeah, through that job, I ended up becoming a team leader and was training for management and stuff. And of course, through that, I had to talk to all the staff, just like in the huddles and stuff, and do a few presentations and whatnot. And over the years of working there, that massively helped. I doubt I could have done streaming if I hadn't done that first. So yeah. Immersion therapy, definitely good, unless someone's forcing you to do it to a massive degree that gives you emotional damage. He's Imperial planetologist here in Arrakis, he said. Correspondence.
His love letters, you fool. We've been over this before.
We have?
How else is he supposed to rule? As discussed, a small task. Even for him, the Atreides girl will not be able
So,
to resist.
spoiler warning for the main story. We know this Atreides girl. We've met her. The daughter who is instead of Paul Atreides. And she's pretty awesome, but definitely, because Cyprian mentions her. If you talk to him about this, he'll mention that she's a tomboy and that he doesn't like her. She's definitely a tomboy, but in the cool way. So yeah, you may, if you've been playing the game, you may have met her and just don't realise it's her yet. Because I didn't find out until recently. It came up with a separate thing after. A few missions down the line. Right, so... we need to go to Thufir. I think we should see what the hell's going on with Derek, though, because Cyprian's clearly hired some people to kill him, because... he's going back. So we'll get to Thufir, who's up here. We are very appreciative of Thufir's best, the ultimate sniper rifle pre-Deep Desert. Or even pre-Tier 6. This is too heavy to carry like this. By the way, Gek, I actually like this way more now. So, the 5 to 10% useful, which was not very useful at all, was during the first 2 days when the withdrawal was hell. But after that, it's been really nice, been useful. I actually taste more in it now as well.
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Zane DeWitt sent me to deliver this mimic film.
Zane DeWitt, you say?
Do it,
Let me have a look. Thank you. While the Marbula's dealings with the Harkonnen are interesting, I was already aware of them. Moreover, this meddling complicates things.
By the way, I never actually said hello to Nano. Good to see you, man. Awesome to have you. Shade, is it? Oh, awesome. I was hoping that the initial change would be the worst part. Yeah, so... It wasn't the change, it was that the withdrawal in the first 2 days was so bad that anything but something with nicotine in was going to be near useless. I literally just had to sit through it for 2 days. So, and also, of course, I was almost annoyed at it because it wasn't helpful. Because I was irritable because of the thing. But like, it's just helped to, as a way, because like I've just started on my second one of chewing gum today. That's been helpful as well, just chewing gum. Chewing gum, this, and I did use these a couple of times. Nicotine pouch. So, this is like a nicotine pouch that I bought several years ago, so they're definitely out of date. And these are basically, I'm guessing, like they act like a nicotine gum. You just put it on, like, under your lip and leave it there for 10 minutes. I bought them years ago for a plane, for like the long haul when I was going to that event, in case to try on the plane journey. I didn't end up using them at all. I just thought, well, I may as well try them now. I couldn't really tell they were doing anything. Apparently there's only 3 milligram in one of those, so it's equivalent to a mil of the vape juice I was using. So I just got a drop. I didn't know there were more drops. Which drop did you get? So the drops for Dune have been the... So there are 2 types. There are drops for the... just for watching. There are 3 of those. And then there's one for subscribing. If you subscribe to a channel while watching Dune... I don't know if these are still up. When does this finish? I was checking... if I search... Can I search the drops? No, it's dashboard search. I'm not seeing it, dang it. Dune Awakening 2. Oh, a new one started today, did it? Oh, yeah, okay. Right, new one started today. Awesome. So, observer passageway, observer stairs, and observer windows. That started today, the 10th, at 3 PM, so a few hours before I started. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they added 3 more, yeah. So they've taken away the subscribing one. So don't subscribe to try and get a drop. You won't get that anymore. That's gone. Probably ended today. Cool. So yeah, if you watch for up to 2 hours, you'll get 3 new base parts for your builds. That's awesome. The observer passageway, I definitely want to see that. And the window. And the stairs. Cool. Awesome. Happy about that. I should put drops enabled in the title. No drops. There we go. Done. Right. Some people might be interested. I got one of the observing ones. So today I just got a drop. Also, I was hoping the initial change would be the worst part. Right, swish. So thank you. While Mobula's dealings with the Harkonnen are interesting, I was already aware of them. However, moreover, this meddling complicates things.
Having this information allowed us to manipulate the Harkonnen into thinking they had an advantage. The disruption Zane has caused ruins that.
He has a brilliant mind and would like the chance to work with you. Perhaps he was hasty as a rare obsession with working with you. You're probably best served by Stinker. So he has a brilliant mind.
Tell him that this is not the way into my good graces.
Maybe if he's working for him, he could have stopped him fucking around with shit. Idiot. That is all have mastered into. Wow. Drops. Oh yeah, Jason, what up? Yeah, so apparently 3 more drops added today. For watching 30, 60 and 120 minutes. Got to get those cool build materials. I think it is running until August. It is, yeah. So it said June 10th to August 17th or 30th or something. One of them. Quite a while. So let's go see that mentalist Mentat again. He's mental, mate. Whee. Sha-na-na-na-na. Right, then we'll go and save our planetologist friend.
I calculated you returning a half hour ago. You've returned. Did you speak to Thufir or what? Did you present the data? What did he say? Was he you impressed? What? No. That can't be right. I must. I mustn't let emotion taint my judgment. This is merely an opportunity to improve my methodology. Yes, I see another path to Atreides' patronage.
Did I just say knocking? Sorry, 2 seconds. I was going to make sure. Is this person delivering now? They're definitely close. Are you kidding me? It says delivered today, parcel is handed to resident. My cans are open so I can hear around me. I've left the door open so that I could hear any knocking of any kind. Handed to resident, my fucking ass. Sorry. Right. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check where the hell he's put this. He's fecked around with this stream too long, then just fecks off. We'll be right back. I'm an angry Zane, dang it. Base cam off. Be right back. Didn't even knock, just left it on the doorstep. What a bastard. Singing means good. Shabba. Just left it on the doorstep, didn't knock. I assume it's all here. Yeah, it's all there, it's fine. I recommend this one, though, by the way. Of course I do. It's good shit. Got my package. Handed to resident means dropped off of the random door. Good luck. Pretty much, yeah. Right, anyway, at least that's done. Don't have to worry about that now. Frick's sake. Interrupted my stream multiple times, that bloody lack of deliverage. So, I mustn't let emotional taint my judgment. Emotional taint. That's what I call it, ladies. This merely is an opportunity to improve my methodology. Yes, I see another path to Atreides' patronage. I've done as you asked me to begin the training.
That is fair. Let us begin. It's
a band name.
To learn to work one's own mind. We learn first that the mind must be allowed to work itself. This is exceedingly strange. You can work your own muscles, exercise them, strengthen them, but the mind acts of itself. Sometimes, when you have learned this about the mind, it shows you things you do not wish to see. Are you prepared to do this?
Yeah, it's the stutter itself that... It doesn't sound legit, no. The actual... The way the stammer is. I don't know. Anyway. Baby Hole is that loop? It's a band name. Wait, it was what loop? Emotional taint, or what I was holding up, it was mouthwash. Of course it all stuff. And my delivery was literally just mouthwash and floss, that's it. Sometimes when you have learned this about the mind, it shows you things you do not wish to see. You're prepared to this? I'm prepared.
Plunge your Mentat sensorium into full awareness. Plunge your mind into the frozen trance where time does not exist. Only the computation exists. Give yourself to the computation.
That doesn't sound logical. Give yourself to the computation.
Very, very peculiar.
Sounds emotional.
You take to the training quickly. Suspiciously so. It is less like you are learning than you are awakening.
Dune Awakening. Yeah, level 164, let's go. Right, so let's now. Oh, wait, actually, is he going to give us the next one? I thought. We just have to talk to him after.
I calculated you. I require blood.
Oh, God.
Apologies. I am in my head again. I require blood samples from Atreides deserters who have fled to the Hagar Rift
I've already done this for someone else before.
to harvest the data I require to impress upon the Atreides what a useful asset I could be.
Quick level of operating on your own. Do you really need a patron? This just might put you in Thafir. How about this, good graces? The Atreides fixation borders on obsession and has your logic become twisted.
I must be of use. I was built for a purpose. That purpose must be satisfied with silence, the grinding
That's loud.
screams and the suture cracks up my skull.
Wow. Very well, I shall collect the blood samples.
Good, very good. I shall attach a device to your exsanguinator. It will record certain data markers to identify the deserters.
Okay. Wait, just make sure there aren't any others I need to, like, polish off while I'm here. Probably shouldn't call it polishing off, though. That's fine. What are the... What's the Landsraad? Wow! Harkonnen already won. That's insane. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I mean, if we got every single one of what's left, we would win, but that's highly unlikely. That's really annoying, because the armor vendors this bloody week. What the frick? The hell, friggin' Atreides? You playing that? Says me, who hasn't done anything. Delivered sand bike. I could deliver a sand bike. What's this other one? Deliver spice melange. Feck off. Per kill Harkonnen house troops. Could do that. Jam Yo-Yo, what up? Okay, I finally found you on Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch side of the pillow. Right, do we save our friend first or do we do the main mission that is right by us in the map? If we're going to be efficient, we should do the main mission. But also, if we want to stick along with the story, we should do the plantologist. I don't know where. Can we still go to that? Why do we want to go back? No, if they sent him to kill our plantologist friend, then we'd actually want to come out of the bottom here. Finally found... hey all, yo, Fett, how's it going? The only issue with coming in on the south, and like the southeast and the southwest, is that you are dropped in on open sand. Not the most fun. Especially in sand, the one right there. Anyway, what? I was trying to send this to a different one. Whee! That's high enough. Happy days. Don't know what control thing again. Can't see my thing again is what I actually said. Even though could say I said that. You could argue that. What's this guy? See what's up. What's good, bitch? Save the reek. Go save the reek. Where is the reek? Kill the first sniper team. Okay. Where's River? Later humans, what? Who drops? I just found out about the new drops. Got to complete the set right. Hells yeah. And yo, Black Talent, hi, it is me. I was just on YouTube, so I found it on Twitch. Yo, Mark. Awesome sauce. Welcome, Black Talent / Mark. Ow. The fuck? Oh, let's get him. Oh! Fuck. Get back up there. That's cute, they were trying to shoot me. I'm literally using stuff here as best. He actually hit me though, which is interesting. Oh, reload, you son of a bitch. Come on, that definitely hit. Oh, that definitely didn't. Really hard to hit from this distance. There we go, one down. Huzzah! And I can't. Pretty far away. Freaking nerds. Now we've got to search the camp for cluage. It'll right itself. Especially if I get out. Right, search clues. Kind set up a Tansy effect group. Groups using semi-regular exchanges to prevent wasted effort. He was coordinating this from one of the testing stations. Thanks, Zane. I'm off to the gym. Have a good time at the gym, dude. Hells yeah, get them gains. Reach the Warshipper's Mansion. So what did that note say again? Kind something about something or other. Will it tell me if I look in here? No, it doesn't tell me the details. What the fucking use is that? So will I need to find him in the final one, which will be 193 maybe? Where is 193? Is 193 in the deep desert? Because I did find one in like A or B of the deep desert which had PV shelf. Or is it 163? It's funny, but even though I am only listening whilst working, I knew that it wasn't Jason off to the gym. Well, that's mean. Hi and bye on Gek off to the gym. So, yeah, I'm curious what the deep desert one is called. I think it might be that. Let's quickly pop there because we're not far from being able to just have a look. I don't have any probes with me, but I know where the ones I'm after are, so I can still check its number. I'm curious. Curiouser and curiouser. As far as I know, there aren't any in Sheol. And the last one we went to and found him at was in Udon. So I think it'll be in A2, maybe A3. Definitely one of them, the one I'm after. So 193 I think is the one we need. And doodle 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 scoop it doo doo. Hell March. So we're in A3. So is the one we're after? There's one just behind here. So let's check that just because we're closest. I think it's the other one. So it's just around the right of this rock. Just there. This is 185. We'll do this anyway because this can drop the Compactor Mark 5 and they sell well. And they're really quick to do. If you have access to Deep Desert, doing these is a good idea. You will need a bit of fighting ability. Probably would have been safer to not carry my cash on me, but... I've got these on me, I may as well use them. You should go to DD, man. It's good. Good shit. So we go over here to get the key. I'll get the key. I'll get the secret. I'll get the key to another door. I'll get the key. I'll get the secret. Even if you're gonna ignore most chests, getting these big ones is pretty good. But they obviously have more cash in. And those are the types of chests that in, say, tier 4 areas will have decollated johns and large blood sacks, as well as obviously the big fancy ones at the end of a run. But those big ones will also have that type of loot in. When you come down here, that one is just extra loot. You can ignore that. This one is the one that you want for the special chest. And there it is. Nice and quick. Landsraad. And we have a Buoyant Reaper or Compact Reaper, one of them. But we also have a whole bunch of cash. I have thousands of particle capacitors and advanced servox. I don't need more. That's why I'm leaving those. Actually, I could pick up a couple more health. I got Scooby-Doo. It has been another week. Intel is back. So yeah, it looks like after level 150 or something, you no longer get intel from leveling. I stopped getting it anyway. But you do get it from doing stations within the deep desert, even the PvE shelves, and it resets every week, even though these don't actually change. You know, the one thing I have noticed about YouTube when Doom first came out, the YouTube is now flooded with Doom live streams and videos nowadays. Well, I mean, is that really surprising? It's like a new game came out that people enjoy, so there's lots of videos on it. That's basically what it is, isn't it? Or am I missing something? Shabbity-bibbity-bibbity. Then please tell me you're aware of the Stop Killing Games initiative. I am, yeah. I don't really know anything about it. But I'm aware of all the drama around it as well with pirate software. But again, I don't know either side of that. Everyone else seems to be on the opposite side of pirate software. So I assume he's in the wrong. But I don't actually know. I can only make assumptions. So I also won't talk on it myself, because I don't know. So. It was a joke. So, anyway, well, why are you so interested in whether I've heard of it, Truck and Trav? Didn't they hit over 1 million signatures for the European thing now? I think UK has its own separate one because obviously we're not in Europe now. Here's the other one. I went slightly around it because of that ship. I didn't want to get stuck in the PvP. Because now you are in the PvP for a total of 30 seconds instead of just 5 when you leave it now. This is 37, so this isn't 193. So maybe it's not in the DD then, because one of these, I think it's this. Oh, unless it's the one in the friggin' A7 or A8. Oh, we'll check thereafter. This has somebody dropped some stuff. Kebab. It's about consumer rights for software ownership. Please educate yourself. I mean, isn't it already over? Isn't it kind of done? Why do I need to educate myself on something that is finished? This will probably have stuff in. From what I've heard, or how I understand. Right, I'll just clear this room. So from what I've heard, it's something about... They're trying to get it in law that developers cannot end of life like single player games that just have live service baked into them without the need for it, or something like that. See, this is why I was iffy about talking about it, because I don't really know. You have until the end of the month to sign. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, you son of a... That is not what I was trying to do, you bastard. Now down to 1. Right. Parry, deadsies, nude. Oof, and that's how you deal with these bastards. Right, now is a secret room in here? There's definitely a secret room somewhere in one of these. Oh, that might be the other... That might be, yeah, the actual other ones. Still picking up all the cash, though, because having the cash is useful. Doobie-doo-booby-doo-diddly. Scooby-doo-doo-doo. Crap. If that happens, you need to dash through it. Otherwise, it will harm you. Probably could have just taken all the friggin' things at this point. All games, what happens, it's an initiative just to get the ball rolling for legal discussions about consumer rights. Okay, yeah, I'll have a look at it then. Doodly doodly doodly. Now, this next room can be brutal.
Who's that?
There's someone here. I require backup.
Run! Oh, I need to get away from this dick. There we go. The one with the machine gun. I need to lure out any that will run at me. They're not coming currently, which means I'm going to run to this big guy. And then do that to get him off. I need to take him out ASAP. There we go. Lovely. I love using the Shigawa Claw to stagger them. It's so helpful. Nice, definitely pick up the Mark II. Bit more intel. Anything useful? Not particularly. And anything good in here? No. But I'll pick these up anyway. Buggy, PSU Mark V. Welding torch, I'll always pick those up. Never made one because they're costly duraluminum. But you should always use the highest mark welding torch you possibly can. So, to the month, all games. What happens? It's initiative, just get the ball rolling. Oh yeah, the thing is, when you're 6 feet under, you really truly own anything. Well, yeah, the point is to have better rights before we're 6 feet under. And for those after. I do think that... So that whole thing ages ago with Bruce Willis and his iTunes library, where it was said that he could not leave it to his daughter in his will. Which might on one hand sound like, why would you leave a digital thing like that? Like in your will? But also, yeah, you totally should be able to, because he's paid a hell of a lot of money for all that music. So why can't he leave the licensing to that to his daughter? That makes sense. And it makes sense that you could do that with Steam. But you probably can't. And stuff like that. Yo, Train, what up? Oh, they're talking about, is it stop killing games? So we're just going to pop to the third one. It's better easy to go in and out. Just don't tell them you died and give the password to the people you want. Nano's having a problem with that at the moment. They think he soldered someone. But really, he just changed the location of the store in his Steam account. So they're all like, this is a new person. You can't have your account anymore. What? I don't think you get to tell anyone you died. Good point. Peter, what up? Oh. Yes. Yeah, I said I will. The ramifications of what happens in the UK and the EU if this initiative will affect the rest of the world. Yeah, they will, because generally, if gaming companies have to abide by a law over the entirety of Europe, they're not going to have separate laws for the rest. They're probably going to have to just bake the whole thing into the US stuff as well. That's it, I'm come to tell you. I'll be able to find you because I will be able to find you because I'll be dead. Right, so now where's the one in... I haven't been to these ones in ages. So one's going to be this way. This is A8. It's A8 or A9. So where... Oh! I think one over here. Doodly doodly doodly. Doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Or not. I thought there was one here, but I guess there isn't. Maybe it's on this island then? Huh. What the snow? Hope we'll find it. Correct, it's about trying to change the laws about digital products we pay for and the ability to continue enjoying them. I think 100 years your Steam account might be with billions of money by then. So I'm going to tell you... Of course that'll depend on whether or not my ghost has the same memory as I do. Oh, is that one there? Yes. Which one is it? 186. So, let's go into A9. Check the one there. Definitely gonna have to swoop. Swoop, swoop, so whoop, so whoop, so whoop, swoop, so whoop, so whoop. Is it in here? It's looking good. It is. No, 217, son of a bitch. Okay, let's just leave. Dang it. After all, that wasn't in the DD. In UK, do you open crisp bags by opening the top or tearing down the side? What kind of psychopath tears down the side? Although now I think about it, that actually makes sense. Open the top. Just poop. But, I mean, it's serrated at the top. So, just like pulling like that and eating out the side makes sense. Complete sense. I still think whoever does it's a psychopath, but it makes sense. It's weird. Do you think scientists say we are living in a hologram universe and we are playing in digital worlds nowadays? I mean, simulation theory's been around for a bit, but it's also one of those things it's almost pointless to think about. It's like, yeah, it's technically likely that we're in a simulation, but there's nothing we can do about it, so why bother? Why bother thinking about it? Wee, wee, wee. Did I misread? It wasn't 193. You watch, it'll be 163. Son of a bitch, I think it is 163. So all the time it was just the other one in the friggin' Udom. Whore. Let's get back to the base to drop off the cash first, because we're right by the base here. What a bastard. We've got a few plans. Got a bit of cash. See, that's why it's so good. My base is right by the entry point. I have been watching convenience store food videos from Asia and they tear down the side, but I don't know what they do if they don't eat it because the bag is ruined. Well, I assume you tear down the side if you're sitting down and you're going to eat the whole thing and you're putting it on the table. If you're holding in your hand, you pull the top. Now, sometimes in a pub, if you just get a bunch of packed different crisps and snacks in those bags for the table, you don't open them at the top, you don't pull down the side. You open them along the back, like the back sticky line, and you open it flat so that everyone has 360 access to the snacks. Neither is correct way. The correct way to open a bag of chips from the bottom. That way all the flavouring recoats the rest of the content. Well, that makes no sense. You can just shake the whole thing and you don't know how it was stored. Crisps are rarely stored like perfectly upright unless you're buying the single mix bags and you bought and you haven't moved it since it got from the store, because then it would be face up for facing so people can see it. But when it's stored before it went into the store, it wasn't upright. And you can just shake the whole thing anyway, so... You can't bring that logic to me, sir. Right, let's put this crap away that we got. I'm actually curious, how much of these have I actually got? So, 1,000, 1,500 pretty much. So I've got 2,000 advanced Servox and almost a 1,500 particle capacitors. Bloody hell. If you shake it, you'll crumble the contents. What? No, you won't. What kind of delicate ass, like, clouds are you buying in packets of, like, chips? Yeah, you don't have to take it like a savage. You don't just, like, shake it until it dies. You just, like, give it a little, like as if you're, like, not even as bad as shaking some orange juice, where you just, like, upsy daisies, and then it's not a baby. Fucking Christ. Oh, good lord. How much are we up to on this? Well, we get in there, we'll have 1,000 duraluminum spices soon. That'll be cool. It's not a baby fucking hell train. Drop off our spare welding torch. As you can see, I've got a lot of welding torches. Mark 5 cut array, Mark 5 cut array. Probably give Gek one of these. I've only got one spare because one of these is like my extra buggy. It just isn't put together at the moment. Oh yeah, I just need to put the cash away. Come on. Shabba. Sweet. Right. Let's roll. Just trust me, try it one time, turn the bag upside down and open from the bottom. Have you ever steered you wrong before, Zane? I mean, I don't think so. But this isn't Oblivion. This is real life Truck and Trev. It's not like I'd trust you for home owning, but like first time home purchasing advice or something. Because of the Oblivion help. I would listen to what you said and take it into consideration. That's a different thing from trust. Now you're asking me to trust about my chips. Asking a lot, man. Ah, so this is the other thing, right. Oh, I'm still not there yet. Like I said, try. The thing is, I don't eat chips or crisps enough to notice the difference from opening it at the bottom one time. So I don't think I'd be able to know if it made any difference at all. Also, I think, like, so Truck and Trev, are you American? Because we have a vast difference in chips here. Like, you guys use a lot of chemicals and stuff that we can't by law. And I've noticed that when it comes to flavouring and stuff... See, I like our Doritos, but A-Train's a weird American savage, so, you know, he doesn't like it. I like... oh, what was I going to say? Sorry, I just got up to insulting A-Train then. Oh yeah, so from... I think I've had one packet of chips or crisps in America, and there did seem to be a hell of a lot more dust. We don't really have dust at the bottom of our crisps. The crisps have a very light coating of whatever it is, and there's no extra. So yes, but I've lived in Europe and been to England multiple times. So you should know that our crisps don't really have extra stuff on them. Unless some do. I mean, granted, there's a hell of a lot that I haven't tried that we sell here. It's angel dust. Yes, but I've lived in Europe and... besides, if you eat Pringles, there is only one way to open it up. Yeah, I like our Doritos tangy cheese, man. It's goodness. Good stuff. I am the captain now. This is mine. Right, so we should find them at the entrance here. I mean, again, I can try it, but I don't see how I'll possibly notice any difference if there is one. Should he be up here? Should I check outside just in case he's waiting outside? Were you shooting me? I think he thought I was an NPC. Be funny if that's A-Train or something. Your fish and chips are to die for. I absolutely love blood pudding. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, right. I've had the store, the closest newsagents to me, sells American Cheetos, like imported ones. They sell a bunch of imported stuff. That's where I got the American Dr. Pepper from. The Dr. Pepper and cream and Dr. Pepper and blackberry and strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. That shit was so good. Like in a horrible formy kind of way, but it was delicious. But yeah, so I have had those Cheetos and they had so much dust. Yeah, I am a big fan of black pudding. I think it's crazy the amount of chemicals you allow in your food and the amount of bleaching you allow to completely, like, eradicate good and bad from your food, but you don't allow black pudding. It's illegal because it's an awful thing. Well, when I say chips, crisps, or whatever, I'm saying all fried or baked snacks. So Cheetos are a baked snack, aren't they? They're not fried. Because we're dumb. Yeah, we don't allow blood pudding, yeah. And yeah, and because of that, you don't allow a number of different, like, sausages and stuff, do you? Because it's, like, it doesn't quite fit. The egg thing, I prefer, like, actually I don't care when it comes to the eggs. As long as you just do what you need to for however your eggs are dealt with. So American eggs are bleached and washed. This causes them to have, this removes the protective membrane that eggs naturally have, which means they will dry out faster and not last as long. They are also it's also then more dangerous to leave them out in the open, unchilled. So with American eggs, you have to chill them. If you don't, they will go off way worse. Here we go, he's here. They'll go off quicker. With European or UK eggs, so basically normal natural eggs, we don't wash them because we want that protective coating that enables them to keep for longer. So our eggs actually keep for longer than American eggs without even being refrigerated. Not that much longer, but a bit longer. And you don't refrigerate them. There is one thing that if you do refrigerate eggs that haven't been washed, keep refrigerating them, don't bring them out, because them being cold and the condensation that will form on the egg will allow bacteria to get into them. So pick one or the other with as European or English and stick to it. And for American, always refrigerate. But overall, it doesn't actually matter as long as you stick to the correct thing. They're fine. The protective membrane can also be used to create micro sandwich fabric. Right, let's see what our friend here's about.
About time you got here.
Derek, I thought you were dead.
Sorry about that. The mercenaries gave me a perfect excuse to disappear. Slip the Imperial yoke, so to speak.
So what's going on here?
I've finally woken up, friend. When those mercenaries came for me, I knew it was time to stop being meek. Kynes fought for Arrakis. So can I.
No, I don't refrigerate bread. Bread goes stale faster when cold, when refrigerated. It sounds like potatoes. You don't chill potatoes. If you chill potatoes like to 4 degrees or lower, it will actually change them so they'll go sickly sweet the colder they get. Which is why sometimes if you get really sweet potatoes, like weirdly sweet potatoes, it's because there's probably been a frost which has damaged them, or some dumbass in the store put some in the fridge because it was hot. But the packet was stored upside down. You man, bread needs that moisture to stay nice and fluffy. I suppose it also depends what bread. However, weirdly, bread freezes amazingly and defrosts amazingly. Just a little bit of water, microwave weirdly. As long as it's frozen, just put it in the microwave 30 seconds, a little bit of sprinkle of water on top. Good as new. I've finally woken up my friend, so...
According to Kynes' notes, this is where the majority of the terraforming research was being done. Kynes wasn't just working with the Fremen. Kynes was training them. It's our first lesson as planetologists. The most important tool is human beings.
And he was doing it here?
No. While I've found a lot of notes here, I still haven't found proof of my suppositions. It must be here somewhere.
Okay, and we get a new still suit as well as 7k slows and 700 XP and fully unlocked plantology, which is pretty cool.
Just one more time, and this might be the most important. See if you can find a Solido recording of Kynes lecturing to the Fremen. I'll be here deciphering these notes I have found so far. And don't worry, I've finally figured out how to look after myself.
What kind of psychopath does sock, then shoe, then the other sock, then shoe? That's so weird. That's like putting your milk before cereal. Or simply drinking milk while eating dry cereal. More like that. That's like full psycho.
Desert Botanical Testing Station number 160.
It's not though, is it? It's just taking care of one foot at a time.
Senior plant geneticist here at the station.
What?
In the long history of the Desert Botanical Testing Station program,
oh, I was right first.
Successful species introductions.
I'm left-handed, but right foot first for sock.
Here at station number 160.
I flirted with it and just don't mind it. That's so weird to me. It's like it feels like. It's like. Why would I be putting my shoes on when I'm putting my socks on? Like, why would I put my socks on at the door? See, for me, it's sock, slippers. And then if I'm going out, slippers off, shoes on. I don't think I've ever... Actually, no, I will have. I would have put shoes on immediately after putting socks on when I've been in a rush and I just had to have a shower right before I left or something. I've been by the door to put your shoes on, so I'll just carry my socks to the door. Who wears socks around the house? What? What do you mean, who wears socks around the house? What psychopath doesn't wear socks around the house, getting all the sweaty foot oil all over the floor? What? I think we all have different views on what's weird and disgusting here, and none of them are particularly wrong. We just view it differently. To me, walking around a house barefoot is dirty, for the house as well as your feet. It's like I don't sit on someone's sofa completely naked. You know, I'm generally, even if it's my sofa, I'm wearing underwear. You know? But with my shoes, it's sock, shoe, shoe. And sock again, as Nala will have tried to pull off the first sock. And socks, then pants. Or... Oh, okay, right. So, I almost always do socks, then pants or trousers. However, there have been times where I've, as A-Train said, flirted with... No, well, everyone's skin has oil. It's not me being weird, just everyone's skin has oil. It's how your skin doesn't dry up. So like, what is it? Oh yeah, so like I've flirted with putting my socks on after trousers, but I find it so weird. It just feels wrong. Don't like it. It's just the baby oil trick or treat, but he can't do all his body and not his feet. See? Gek knows. I bet these are... Oh, no, they're massive, but they give feck all. I'll just take the lot. So I've never been in this one, so this is cool. It's a new layout for me as well. Who's that? It's me. You're deaf. Meet your deaf. There's got to be something else down here. I haven't found a key yet. What am I missing? Oh. Oh, wait, there was something there. 100 meters, that's behind that thing. Wait, what? Oh, phew, I thought my thing had broken then. Did I miss something in here? Oh, it's double-sided. So it seems I missed up here. Enjoy burning to death, nerd. So there's not a key up here. Has it opened because I killed everyone? No. Is there a secret door? This wasn't there before, was it? That's a key. Get the balcony up with the water cistern. So yeah, I hadn't there. And you, Brad. Well, Zane and his kinks. Wait, what kinks here? I'm not sure what he's talking about there. Shoots with socks, discuss. That, to me, is also rank. Like, in the same way that I feel like going commando most times is rank. Again, to me. To you. I don't care if other people are going commando, of course. That doesn't bother me in any way. Why do I care whether your nuts rub against your jeans? But it's like, in a similar way, the whole point of underwear, including socks, is that the parts of you that like have strong smells or sweat more have this underwear which is cleaned regularly, more so than the other things. So like jeans, you might not wash jeans for even a couple of weeks depending how often you wore them or what your weather's like. If you don't sweat in your legs, then you can wear jeans for like a couple of weeks and it's fine. Jeans are also don't do well if you just wash them every day. But like you obviously wear new underwear every day. If it's a particularly hot day, sometimes I'll change like I'll change in the middle of the day. I do not flip my underwear inside out. That feels counterproductive to its protection value of my clothing. So in the same for the same way of like you do for your jeans, you wash your shoes like less than you wash your jeans. So why would you not wear socks? So like I do use like powder and stuff sometimes just to freshen my shoes to make sure they're not getting weird and stanky, but well, you are trained to do laundry regularly. I literally said I change my underwear once, sometimes twice a friggin' day. Don't twist my words, you. Some kind of bloody politician or something. But yeah, like, jeans is the one thing. I actually don't wear jeans that often. I'm currently wearing sweatpants. I refuse to wear those outside in public because I feel it makes me a chav to wear stretchy pants in public. By stretchy pants I mean stretch trousers, so like sweatpants. However, they're really comfortable, so I wear them when I'm just inside, and if I leave the house, I'll put my jeans on. I'll generally wash these once a week. I don't sweat in them, even though they're called sweatpants. But obviously I'll change my underwear daily. Why am I talking about this? This is weird. I like, obviously, clean t-shirt daily. Clean socks daily. The important stuff. So yeah, so are there people in chat who think that's weird then? Is that abnormal to you guys? All in good fun. Oh, I know you're messing around. Let's not spread rumours, alright? I'm curious though, because I imagine there are some people. So like, I used to wash my jeans like every single time. I'd wear them once. And any trousers. But I realised it was pointless and just wasting water and detergent and stuff. Now, I feel like Mark saying that. So for anyone on Twitch, he said, now, do you put on your jeans over your sweatpants? Right. I feel like Mark is trying to farm me calling him a psychopath. Anyone who does that is deranged. That is serious psycho energy. Fancy man with his 7 shirts. Well, I've to essentially that. I'd vote Gek for Prezi. Wait, what? Do you flip? So, noted Zane doesn't do laundry regularly. You know, for me, this is a way too much info for anything that most really do not care about anyways. Fansman. So, wait, you're saying... Are you saying E? I can say a name, but E... What, she wears jeans over sweatpants? Because that... Is she perpetually freezing cold or something? That's the only thing I could think of that. Otherwise, wouldn't... Now, so... If doing that would not make you sweat your body weight a day, then sure, it's not psychopathic. But that... Surely, that would just make you sweat so much. They're not sweatpants per se, but yes, they're even fleece-lined. Oh, so they're like... It's almost like long johns then. Like the equivalent. If it's cold in the winter, I've never worn them, but I had a friend who was obsessed with long johns. Like in the winter, he'd have like a full, like a pair of long johns with jeans over the top and everything, and like he'd always wear them. She's constantly freezing. Okay, so that doesn't sound psychopathic then. Also, the materials breaks down faster and wears out quicker the more frequent you wash them. Yeah, that's one of the big things with jeans. I think it's... Yeah, through here now. Because, like, the dye doesn't stick around in jeans as well as it does in other things. They'll lose their luster pretty quickly. Okay, so it's open there. What about downstairs? I should probably go ahead across here before I go downstairs. Wait a minute, have I gone past the thing? That's down, okay. There you dodge my blade, you bastard. Come at me, nerd. I saved my grapple just in case there was a machine gun dude here. But there wasn't. Access granted. Are there any chests? There's a lot of water in this place, good lord. Now, if this was... This is in a tier 4 zone. Why is it not giving us tier 4 suspenser? So it should be giving us full suspensors here. So is there a secret door in here? What's that? That's storage. No, scout generator. Using heavy armor, heavy armor. A purple one? So, where the frick's the key for this? There wasn't a key in the room just went in, was there? Well, testicles. Oh, there was, and I missed it. Goodness sake. Me being a sausage, that is. Absolute sausage. How the hell did I miss that? Feck's sake. Jason, full suspenser forever. I just wish I had more durable version. I mean... Yes, but also the fact that we can repair it with aluminium is a godsend. Did you make sure in last week's Landsraad buff to fully repair a load of suspensor belts? I did. Because it was cheap to repair.
Who's that?
I'll kill these guys first before we listen to that.
Shield on. Press back up. Get them.
I hate this, you can't avoid it. Do we have another key here? Oh, we have specialness. Is this not... That's another spark sword. I've got so many of those. Do.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let's listen to this one. Oh, or not. It sounded like a bear. So doorway will be... it's that side. Anything else on this side before we leave? I mean, there's that water, but nah, so not really. I-ho, it's off to Scooch we go, with a skibbity-doo and a scumbaroo, I-ho. Whee! To get enough spice though, 3 minutes is brutal. What's that? I went ham on production. I have 800 plastanium and as much aluminium as I could do. Oh, in the thing. So why didn't you use my large ore refiner? I was telling people they could do it. It's 4 instead of 6 titanium ore per plastanium. Jackass.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station.
I have to wait for that person to finish now before I talk to our friend here.
here.
Yeah, I told everyone they could use it. That's why I built it. I mean, you had to bring your own water, but that's not really a problem. I have 600 litres of space. I didn't know it was different, just thought... No, the whole... They're all different. Yeah, it's 4 titanium ore instead of 6. Aluminium is 4 instead of 7.
Our efforts have produced several varieties of dew-absorbing
How's yeah, Black Talon?
show great promise. We have already documented in the field natural reproduction of our modified
I did say only do your plastanium at mine. It's 400 melange to build it, yeah. I mean, I can just take it apart to use the melange to build my medium spice refinery later to get the spice done. So it's not really a problem. Yeah, it's 400. I mean, it's not that bad because it's tying it up, but it's not using it forever, is it? But again, I built it thinking, oh, other people can use it in the guild, so it'll be fine. Good investment. And then once I've got a load of sand saved up, I'll just delete that, build the medium spice refinery again. Or hopefully buy enough melange off the market so that I can build the large spice refinery and get double the melange per sand. True, you can break it down. Well, now I'm going over there, built a couple 20k litre johns to move stuff. Hells yeah, man. Yeah, you'll need to put the water in after because there's only like 50 litres of space in there. There's 550 litres of water there already. You could bring bodies as well because I'm not currently using the advanced death stills. So if you could just bring 3 bodies to cover 135 litres of whatever you're going to use. Saying, how's your abandoned run going? Not too bad, thank you, yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm enjoying abandoned mode, to be honest. I found K's waiting for me.
Did you find anything?
Found Salido, recording of kinds. Oh, here we go. Too much water storage at my house. I mean, you say that. I've got 600k. So it's not really. I'll stop when I have over 1 million, so you're fine. 500k isn't too much.
Ah, the lecture? You've done it. If this is what I have been looking for, well, it changes everything. I'm just about done here. Meet me back at my camp and we'll discuss the future. Mine and yours.
Because I have 325,000 storage at another base as well, which I'll be moving to my main base in a day or two. Back my camp, we'll discuss the future. Mine. Cool. Oh, Batty still suit garment. Is it good? I doubt it's as good as my Saturnine, which is a PvE Deep Desert Shelf plan. But I mean, useful to have as a backup. Level 165, baby. And now we've fully unlocked Planeturologist. Oh, shit! A full suspensor belt broke, son of a whore. No. Too much water storage at my house. I mean, hi. Say, suck it, Jason. Saturnine 393 armor. Is that for the whole thing or just for the suit? Yeah, that's probably about the suit, isn't it? Because it's chest and legs. So for a still suit, that sounds about right. Don't worry, I'll keep drinking it, Jason. Oh yeah, we need to check out Heather's base. Just chest piece. So Heather, where is your base? Have you added us all as associates so I'll actually be able to see it? I think so. My base is there. I'm guessing Heather's is going to be over here. So we've got Bob and A-Train. We've got Beebs, Jason. Then we got 2 over there. I don't think I am seeing it, Heather. Beebs. Oh, it actually has the name in it. I didn't know it had the names when you're looking over like this. Mine over there. Doesn't look like you're showing up. Yeah, so you'll need to go to the base computer in it, the sub-thief console, and add me as a associate. I'll even show you how to do it, because we can drop a few things off at my base first on the way. Unless you already know how to do it, of course. Ah, cool, cool. I don't know, it just says Bob's Base of Blunders. I doubt he changed it since, like, you've been there. So I wouldn't have thought he'd call it that if you're both there afterward. Can you leave and rejoin guilds? I'm a solo player. I was thinking of starting a one-man guild just to do the Landsraad stuff. I've no idea, I'd have thought so. Oh yeah, for those who haven't joined, this is my spiral roadway up to my base that I was building. I mean, it works, but the buggy can go over the side really easily, so I'm going to make some adjustments. So, you go... Oh yeah, I'll just quickly show. So here, plastanium, 4 titanium ore instead of 6. Booyah. So this is my water storage. This room is purely for water storage. So we'll have 10 100-litre packs in there. So, you go to this. I don't think that'll increase, no, 12 days. You go to permissions. Or is it general settings? No, it's permissions. So I've got everyone an associate here. You go to add player, and then wait, I'll take someone off. So I'll take you off and then put you back on so I can show you. So you go to here, add player, search Heather, click add. There you're on. So because I've added you guys here, you can see my base on the map. Without it, you can't. It won't show you. That's also why you can see to pay taxes. So yeah, this has 35 melange. That has 400. And this advanced one has 80 or something in it. I have made a single... Oh, my wind traps and hydraulic things also have 5 and 3 in them. So I think the... Oh, no, not that. Don't use that. Yeah. So, utilities. So, this requires 3 spice melange for each of directional. I've got like 4 or 5 of these. Wait, has that gone down? Wasn't that 1,000 melange before? 270 spice melange for this isn't that... Actually, it's pretty horrendous, but when you got a lot. Because this produces 1,000 power and uses the residue to make the cells for it. So I've got 2 of these as well, which is 5 spice melange each. The wind traps, the large wind traps. They're pretty great, honestly. I actually really like them. 2 is enough for me, just to keep them running. They just fill up my water over time. Or is that at BBB? Oh, I can see Bob, Beebs, Zane's, and Jason's places. Yeah, so, yeah, train resides at Bob's. Yeah, it was funny watching you guys try to follow my directions. To find it in, took some time to find. I can't see your base when I'm on. Okay, right, so. So I've got a fair bit of melange. I haven't got 1,000 yet though. I've got like 500. There's 35 in there, I think. 400, and then, yeah, those 3 together will be 500. So I could build a large spice refinery in the deep desert. If I collect a lot of sand, that could be worth doing. Whacking it up for a couple of days. Get a load more sand done. So I can build one here. Anyway, I'll just drop this stuff off. So nice being able to just press F on all these now. This is my spice one. Man, I'm down to less than 1,000 residue. Got enough for almost 20 more melange. I have to drop this cash off soon. Think you abandoned me in the wastelands. What are you on about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh yeah, I need a new full suspenser belt. I might just delete that at this point. Put these away. Sweet. We ready? How's my power pack? Oh, that's about to die. If you've still got a bit of power in it, like a life in it, you can sell it. So I'll just sell that. And we'll repair the one we've got on us. 7 duraluminum to repair that. That was brutal. Holy crap. This will do. Cool. Hey-o. I mean, the wasteland's in quite a while. Oh, no Gek, no train, no Zay anymore. Ah, yeah, you mean Fallout 76. Yeah. Has been a while. I haven't played that in like a year now or something. Maybe even. So, right, we'll pop to our friend the plantologist to finish, and that's fully done then. We've unlocked everything, I think. For him, and then we'll carry on with the main story for a bit. Always makes me giggle when I just smash into the side. Heather, will you be live streaming today? I believe she will be, yeah. We'll be raiding Heather. Are you streaming Dune, Heather? So PlayStation 6 I've just not been on for the last few weeks streaming because I've had a lot to do IRL. Yeah, to be fair, Gek hasn't been on Doom much either. He's had a lot. He's had a lot going on. You are awesome, Hells, yeah. Yo, Jackalhead God, dude, thank you for the Prime sub. Very much appreciate it. Should dares to you, good sir. Also, yeah, welcome. Awesome to have you. Hope you're having a swish one. Oh, we're slightly off to the left. There we go. That's where we need to be going. Anibus. Is that supposed to be Anubis? Is that like an anime omnibus? I've just added you to the base. You can see Hail yeah.
There you are, my steadfast friend. Thank you for being by my side through this whole ordeal.
Talking like this is over.
Over? No. I'm imagining a beginning. What do you see out there?
I see the desert vast and untamed.
I see an Eden, waiting to be awakened. What Kynes had begun here, I want to finish it. to change the world, to bring life to the lifeless.
Whoa, you don't wanna change the world like you said. Whoa, in it for yourself, no one else. It's an impossible task. I'll help you.
I know you will. You see more than almost anyone I have ever met. Kynes had a dream. The Fremen had a dream. Now that
Lovely, Mark.
to us.
And I will, you see more than almost anyone. The Metacine had a dream. The Fremen had a dream. Now that dream belongs to us. Who's next?
Oh,
What's next?
We must study, learn all that Kynes knew, find the Fremen if we can. I must disappear from Imperial records, find true freedom. But before that,
Let's change this up a
I
bit.
believe that I owe you a final lesson.
Grapefruit.
Please be attentive. Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start. Transform the water cycle to build a new kind of landscape. And there you have it, friend. Our dream.
So what now?
I'm going to stay here and prepare a plan. But you must continue your journey. If you see Cyprian Io again, tell him I am dead. I will never return to the Imperium now. I'm going to search for the Fremen. I no longer believe they were wiped out. Stop by often. It is always good to see you.
Hello. Top of that, we're playing Dune 2. What up? I don't only wear socks in the house. Well, I only don't wear socks in the house as we have hard floors downstairs and my office is wooden floor. Socks make it slippery. That's why I wear slippers. Slip them on. And no more slipping. No more getting your filthy ass feet in the floor. Shabba. Scared of slippers. What? Why? Oh, wait. Is it because like it has a Nala and like Arnie before, like always munched your slippers? Sometimes we have a 21-year-old carpet, so I don't really care about it. But also, I like the feel of nice carpet under my toes. To be fair, yeah, carpet can, like fluffy carpet can feel nice under your toes, especially after a nice shower or something. Feel it between. In a similar way that grass can feel nice to step on occasion. Right, so we've done that, Mishwan. Let's go and do the water shippers. Water shippers. We didn't get any money for that last bit. That's fine. Because we got the skills, we got our Remastered. So we've now... all these are unlocked. I just haven't got access to these. I haven't done linked ones. Concentration enemy. So... I think the power drain of actions I take is specific to plantologists. I need to check Vash Cowell's video on it again. Before I take it or not. Right, let's head to the water mansion dude thing. Can't put in the bedrooms where the dogs don't tend to go much. To me, it just does not feel right with no socks to your feet. I agree for the most part. Like... So... I don't... Obviously, I don't wear socks when I'm sleeping. So if I get up, and before I've showered in the morning, I'm not wearing socks. But it doesn't feel comfortable. For me, the shower in the morning is like, it's like a morning coffee. Wakes me up, gets me going. And until I have it, I don't really feel normal, right? Right, let's go to Water Shipper's Mansion, shall we, where you shiting shipper. What, the ship? Shoes in the house, ones that I save for only inside. So yeah, that's basically just slippers, but that's just like extra slippers. Have some really comfy reef flip-flops. They are squidgy, rubbery, and leather. Leather flip-flop sounds wrong to me for some reason. I hate anything that gets between my toes. So like the flip-flops that get between your toes, those, like, I couldn't stand to wear those. So I have to get, so if I'm going to wear them out, they have to be the ones that slip over the foot. With no socks on your feet, how can you then slide across the floor then just like Tom Cruise did in the movie? You don't. Unless you are fully diddy lubed up, and then you can. Bottle over on the bottom. Mission time.
That's close enough, kitten. As you can see, our target keeps himself well guarded.
Thanks, babe.
Those lights are a problem. If they spot you, you'll be ejected or killed. Luckily, my informants tell me the outer wall took some damage during the last Coriolis storm. Look for a scaffolding. That might be your best entry point.
So I should stop myself from being seen. Actually, I'm guessing this isn't my ship. Yeah, that's an assault. Splint cell time. Yeah, so I've got to sneak. Be sneaky. Kind of want to kill everyone, but I guess I should just be sneaky. My choice is a completely worthless addition to flip-flops, but I do love my reefs. Oh, there's someone there then.
Look at all those flower fields, kitten. Wealth like that almost makes a woman think she picked the wrong business. One of our informants is a dew harvester named Yargan. He's supposed to be waiting for you by one of the storage sheds. Find him.
So we're Tom Cruise. Yeah, risky business, yeah. Can even running them not far, but I can run if I need to. But these are obviously the only ones that I had to feel my feet and can wear everywhere when on holiday. I tried to it's a completely worthless addition to the flip-flops, but I do love my reefs. They sound pretty cool. Gonna kill this bee? Yeah, she's obsessed with kittens. Oh shit, that didn't last long. Okay, not too far. That's cool. It's going to observe the... Right. Fuck off. No, you fecker. Feck off. No, you bastard. Feck. Feck you. Ah, you son of a hooer. Thought I was going to escape that. Right. So where can I hide easiest? I suppose I could go behind these. Will that guy see me if I run past? Let's find out. Apparently not. They're blind. They're only looking where the light is. I don't think... Is this just a gap here? Not fully, no. Oh. Can I not get higher than this? Okay, that was weird.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Oh, what? Oh, what a bitch. You whore. Oh, shoot! I don't know what I just hit. What was that? Whoa! Why did you put me here? What was that? I'm not sure I like this mission. It's a little janky, it feels. So there's a barrier to prevent you from doing what you're trying to do. Wait, really? But the thing's there. So it's preventing me from doing the smart way. What? Let's try again. No. Maybe it was, but I went a bit further that way. Very pretty. Or not, what the shit, yeah. Yeah, there's a prescribed path I need to follow. Apparently not. Damn it. I'm stuck again. It's... Oh, it sees me because of this. Okay, so the lights are perpetually on there. Is there a way to get in by the top? Whoa, critically injured. Why? Maybe we can get into the back. It looks a bit rough there. Oh crap. Don't see me, you bastard. Let's hide under here. Get over there, you bastard. Oof. I don't think that'll see me. Cool. Yeah, I can get through there. Scuba doo 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 doo. Hop a doodle doodle doo doo doo. Scuba doo doo bit rock and roll boo doo doo. Gonna go catch you later, Heather. Hells yeah. See you in a bizzle.
Well done, kitten. Now
Thanks,
you
bitch.
just have to find the water supply and drop in the Chalmer key. Nothing to it, really.
So it's that away, man. Whoa. The glitchery is not great. There's a person there as well, so stay out of the sight for a second. What the fuck? Yeah, definitely gonna get caught if this happens. That worked. Byron, what up? Not too bad. We had the freaking graphics were glitchy as hell there, so it wasn't great in a Splinter Cell mission, but still good.
I've often found it advantageous to observe my enemies before I confront them. Yet, your affiliation eludes me.
I'm Team Awesome.
I had thought initially that you were from the Guild. Another petty fool who couldn't stand the idea of losing business to an outsider. But I don't recognize you. And I know everybody in the Guild, or rather, everybody who matters. And then, I thought that perhaps you are related to the poor fool who used to own this place. An old family member come back for revenge. But then I remembered I killed every member of his family tree. Tore it from the universe, root and branch. So it leaves only one conclusion. They sent you to check on my progress, I imagine. I wasn't sure how to approach the mission initially. But then I remembered, everybody needs water on Arrakis. It seems so simple. Follow the water, find the fremen. But they eluded me. I just need more time. Just tell them I need more time. I'll be the one who finds them. I'll be the one who wakes the sleeper. I am certain of it. No, it's too soon.
Didn't he see me put stuff in there?
More time. They figured out more than they wanted us to. Our masters, our mission. I know what it all means. You must have the antidote. Give it to me, and I will show show you how to break their compulsion.
Oh, he said he was observing us, so I assumed he'd found out.
Own us. We can... Here. Read.
I mean, if it had gave me the option to give him the antidote, I'd have given it to him. I wondered why he was drinking it. That didn't make sense to me. It was like he came in after we just poisoned it. It was like, I've been observing you. They say you should observe your intruders for blah blah blah. He's a fucking idiot. That's for sure.
Well, that was a little too specific for the ramblings of a dying man. Cursed Fenring and his secrets. Anyway, Kitten, the guards are converging on your location. I suggest you steal the water shipper's private ornithopter, located at the pad in front of the mansion. It's not like he needs it anymore.
Hello. This way. Wait, what? What's going on? It's pointing me to where I am. It's buggy, just leave the room, okay, yeah. I mean, it's my only other move. Bunch of nerds. This one's closer, so I assume that's the private one. What up, bitch? Time to die, motherfuckers. It's a whole lot to do it. Ooh, bam, ba dan lamp, bam, ba dan lamp, bam, ba dan lamp. Covered in dew. Getting moist, do 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 do. Right. Orphans he saved from the hard Conans. You mean the Harkonnens, Gek? Not the hard Conans. Get it right. I'm Gek, and I'm aware of this hard Conan faction. They're like Conan, but harder. Sorry, I'll stop. Right, so I guess the next trip would be Arrakis. I know it'd be Harkonnen, wouldn't it? Damn it, hour. It's just because they made Conan. That's why they made the faction the hard Conans. Got grapefruit flavour at the moment. Grapefruit flavoured air. It's taking a while to load, bloody hell. Should have been our guild name. What are the hard Conans? Do not Google hard Conans. It's not what you expect. Really is taking forever. What the hell is it playing at? Don't know how to do this. Me. Reach safe distance from the mansion, so basically walk a few feet ahead and then it will complete.
Fenring will be pleased. Come and see me in Harko soon. I'll even put out a bowl of cream for you.
Thanks, bitch. Dew Reaper, a new Dew Reaper, but it's a Reaper, not a Scythe. Area 1.6, Wartield 2.5. ball. I haven't got my normal Reaper with me, but it's way bigger than that. What's the point of this one? Large scale farming operation, increase yield, adapt. Okay, so it might give more. So if I only had one patch, it would probably be useful, but. Oh, let's quickly check the melange price while we're here. I don't believe there's any other things to. Oh, maybe I need to go to Cypri Face and tell him thing is dead. No, apparently not. Iraq, what up? Who's that going, man? Are they tall? Oh, show me melange. That's not cheap enough. I'll put whatever cash I've got in the bank on me.
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Do I not have Solaris on me then? Oh yeah, I've got none on me. Well, testicles. Wee! Wahoo! Whoop! Oh! Wahoo! Yee! Yep. Right. Let's go back to Harco. Harco. Polo. Harco. Polo. Right. It's hardcore time. Hardcore time. Banging. Oh yes, my sense of direction is unmatched. Doing a little dance there. You couldn't see it, but it was pretty good. 9 out of 10 from most judges. Takes forever to get bloody over. There we go. We're going to Harco Bull. Me me wee. I'm assuming I've just got my old ornithopter, the one I came in. But if I've got a new one, which was his personal one, I'm pretty happy with that. But I won't know until we go back to Hagar or the Double D. I'm not sure we'll have time today to go face first into the Double D. But maybe. We could definitely do with some sand. Some spacey sand of deliciousness. Oh, that'd be great. Right, oh. Give me your sand. Actually, we need to talk to a few people here anyway, so this is not a vest. Right, time for kitty fetishist.
Oh look, the kitten is back. Do we have business? Congratulations, kitten. I wasn't sure whether you would succeed this time, but you have proven me wrong. Again.
What is really going on here? That water shipper knew who I was and why I was on Arrakis. Pardon me. It was too easy. The water shipper seemed to think he knew who I was. So, yeah, what's really going on here?
It's always the same, kitten. Plans within plans. If you aren't playing, you're being played. You can't be this naive. What did the water shipper say? Suit yourself, kitten. I have a final task from Venring for you.
Not telling that.
One last
or anything.
in exchange for the information you seek. This one is interesting. A man called the Jackal, spreading sedition amongst the peons of Arrakis. His words carry too much weight. Silence him. You can use this, a Shigawire Garrote. Hide it in your hair, and it is basically undetectable by scope and search. This is important. Arrakis is protected by the Guild Peace. This means any violation there can lead to extreme sanctions and loss of Guild transport privileges. The Jackal lurks in an alleyway somewhere in the maze of streets in Arrakis. Find him and silence him. Fenring will be waiting.
I'm getting tired of this once it's done and want some answers.
Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
She said a thing to do with cats. Interesting how Jackal Head God subbed to Prime earlier, and now we're after someone called the Jackal. Your bank, to pay her to fly you, you have to have the money on you. Oh, you know the one thing I hate about Dune when you do not have the ornithopter? He's paying the embassy to fly you, and it shows how much you have in your bank. Yeah, that is stupid that it doesn't use your money in the bank. So, oh no, it's behind here. It's probably the Seren or whatever his name is. One of these is. Ah, so this is the Bene Gesserit.
You're back.
Oh, Bene Gesserit.
Well then, hand it over. You took long enough.
Me. Need to slap.
This is fascinating. The late
That'd be funny, just slap her. So
His
what?
influence on Fremen culture is
Carry
more
on.
profound than I suspected. His ecological language and framework can be found in every aspect of Fremen life after a certain point. You've done well.
What is Pardo Kynes?
He was
Oh,
a
who
man of
is?
science, an advisor to the Emperor, dispatched here to learn the secrets of melange. We don't know. While Kynes continued to transmit detailed reports of his geological findings, he lived a second and secret life with the Fremen. I've been waiting for you. Time is of the essence.
Hello.
I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kynes' influence on Fremen culture is contained in what he refers to as an ecological lexicon.
I don't want to names, but something tells me you want it found.
The Udum bears obvious signs of Kynes' influence, but
Udum?
his secret base has never been located. I would start there.
Oh, nice bit of cash. Accept. Hella. Sweet. Right, so let's now see Seren, or whatever his name is, the Swordmaster bro. Is it because someone else is talking to him? There we go.
What have you learned?
Regarding my task,
Yes.
I forged a Dharma steel sword. Tis in a package.
Truly. Place it in my hands, so that I might believe. Forgive me, being emotional. I never thought I'd hold a Dharma steel blade again. You're truly keeping my culture alive. You're worthy of the next lesson.
I'm ready to learn.
Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words. We are reaching the limits of what I can teach you. Such a thing should take years. Who are you?
This annoys me. It's very unimmersive. The every single trainer, every single time saying, normally this would take forever, but you're so amazing. Like, my loins, they're so moist because of your teaching ability to learn, blah. It's like you're awakening into it, not that you're learning it. Just do my edit. Every single time it's a bit much, you know. Oh my god, somehow you're like the perfect person. Thanks, I think. Right. Shabba dabba do one son. Where we at? It's explained at the end, the final story, key to Dune universe. Okay, So, well, yeah, let's not get any more than that, because I don't want spoilers. But it's... Because that's what people always say to me. The thing is, at the moment, it just does seem unimmersive. So it's still so it's a bit iffy writing if it's so on the nose initially. But maybe so, I don't know. We'll see. The sleeper thing, because I never thought about the fact they call us sleepers. I was thinking that maybe it's okay, by the way, I don't want yes or no's to this. Don't tell me if it's yes or no. This is just my theory. I don't want answers. I hate spoilers. My assumption is that we're basically sleeper cells, or I'm a sleeper cell. Because A-Train was complaining that the devs call us sleepers. Which means I'm a sleeper. And there's a whole thing where we've got Benny Jizzy stuff messing with our mind. So it makes sense that I'm a sleeper cell for the Fremen, or a sleeper cell for the Empire to infiltrate the Fremen. And maybe I'm actually Kynes or something. But we'll see. Travel the world map. I'm actually amazed that someone hasn't spoiled it for me in chat yet. I'm glad people haven't, by the way. Yeah, man, sleep today was awful. I literally woke up every hour. I ended up with about 6 hours sleep total. And just woken up every hour at least. Sometimes every few minutes. Awful, man. I did, however. When I woke up at 2 AM, and I was hungry, I made some food. It was delicious. I took a photo. That is my 2 AM food. Probably can't see it too well. Basically, that is a jacket spud with some tuna mayo on it, bit of butter underneath, delicious spud, and the salad is just some nice salad leaves with a tomato and some very thinly sliced onion, red onion, which I then just tossed with a bit of apple cider vinegar with the mother and a little extra virgin olive oil and black pepper. That was delicious. That's some good 2 AM food, yo. Too good spoil. I look forward to watching you get to the end. Hells yeah. I'll definitely have to make sure I stream it then. Right, so... yeah, back here, I guess. Oh no, we've got to go to Arrakis, haven't we? I mean, for you, but I didn't make it for you, so it's fine, it wasn't ruined. I love tomatoes, you're the weirdo. Honestly, I'd say more people like tomatoes than don't, I'd have thought. Plus tomatoes that have been marinated in apple cider vinegar, black pepper and olive oil are just godly. It's so good. Like, it just changes the flavour completely. It brings out, like, it has the sweetness, and a bit of the salt, kind of sour from the vinegar as well. And then the black pepper also changes flavours. And like, it just, oh, it's so good. It's the way to go, man. The only way it could have been better is with some white fish in there for no reason. Gek doesn't like white fish. Just tomatoes and white fish. Not even cooked, just raw. Ooh! I have to look forward to my sushi in August when we pop down to Guildford. I assume that's if you're up for going to... is it Osaka, the place is called? The name of the restaurant? In Reading. Skibidi. Hey. So, okay, you send my missions there. It's not giving me an option to go see Thafir. So I guess I just kill the dude. Let's check with Thafir first anyway, just in case. See if we can tell him anything. This story doesn't have... this game doesn't have the options to be able to make choices, basically. It has some illusion of choice sometimes, but you never actually have a choice. Scooby-doo-dee-doo-doo.
I expected you. Sorry.
God, I hate him more and more every time I see him with that stupid line. Scooby-doo. Well, like a white fish, he just doesn't like me. But yeah, so it'd be a mix of stuff you don't like and stuff that will make you ill. Therefore, white fish and tomatoes, ultimate thing to serve to Gek. You know, if you want to be mean. This wasn't open before, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Is this where I go through that crack in the wall now? Crack in the wall. I said crack in the wall. It's down here, I think. There it is. Crack in the wall. Better throw in some kiwi then, just to make me have a decent allergic reaction. Kiwi! Just drowned in rapeseed oil. That's canola to you Americans.
It wanders beyond the walls of the city, and I ask it, is it lost? It says it wants the jackal, but I am the wolf, and a jackal does not speak to strangers unless I ask it, is it kindred? Does it know the word? Oh, it is honest, yes. No tricks, boring. But a wolf likes to play. I ask it, is it clever enough to guess the word? To look, to search, to follow are answers to this test, but none of them quite capture the essence of the quest. The meek, the weak, the freak, all
F6 to get it back, Tigger.
But none of them can capture the word for searching round.
So F6 is the key to remove and add your HUD. Bring it back. So smoked whitefish from Lake Superior. Is Lake Superior... Is that like... That's northern in the USA, isn't it, I think? Or is it... I keep thinking it's around, like, Washington and shit, for some reason. I have no idea. I'm terrible with the American... Oh, Northern Michigan. Okay, so it was around where I was saying. I just couldn't think of the name. The meek, the weak, the freak, all similar in sound. But none of them can capture the word for searching round. I mean, seek then, yeah.
Oh, it is clever.
It really wasn't.
And now it knows.
Wasn't a difficult thing.
If it finds the other words, then the jackal will speak. I tell it, farewell.
Weirdo. Christian, I look for the jackal. I need to find words so Jack will speak to me. She nods and gestures to her feet. As you watch, she lifts her foot above a pile of sand and stamps it down, leaving an imprint. Okay. Seek footprints.
Welcome, stranger. It
Hello,
is
Mr. Vulture.
unusual to see new faces down here in the back alleys of Arrakis. How can I help you?
You seem more normal than the most of the others I've spoken to.
Yes, well, Felicity and I have been through a lot together, but we still try to maintain the common courtesy of civilization.
Felicity's his invisible friend here.
Why, my partner, of course. Say hello, Felicity.
Dark Hellboy, what
I
up?
must apologize. She is the silent type. Ooh, that hurts Felicity's feelings. Calling her a nobody. I can't say I am inclined to help somebody so rude. State your business, or go. The Jackal? I do know somebody around here by that name, but he won't speak to anybody who doesn't know the words. My word? No. Only Felicity knows the word. And as I mentioned, she is the quiet type. Because you were rude to her earlier, Felicity only wants to tell you the word if you can solve her riddle. Here is Felicity's riddle. Who is the greatest friend of the hunted?
The hunted. Depends, is it being hunted by a sandworm or slavers? Silence, sandworm, or darkness? Because if it's sandworms, then darkness. I mean, silence. Otherwise, it's darkness. So who is the greatest friend of the hunted? Said who? Sandworm is the only thing that could be a who.
Felicity says you are wrong.
Oh, then Felicity's an idiot and misspoke.
Tell you the word. Ah, you return. Yes, well, why, the Jack, my word? No, because you were... Here is Felicity's riddle.
In that case...
Who is the greatest friend of the hunted?
This is a really bad riddle, in my opinion. So... Silence is... It's more stillness when it comes to actual sound, although vibrations are sound as well. So you could say that, but I think it's going to be...
Felicity thinks
Nah,
it is...
apparently it's silence. Yeah, it's a stupid one.
Why?
In my opinion, anyway.
The Jack, my word? No, because you... Here is Felicity's riddle. You are correct. Silence is the friend.
It's an old fremen riddle, okay. So maybe I would have seen it then somewhere else in the lore.
One Felicity learned from the Fremen when she lived with them.
Felicity know what happened to the fremen?
Yes. She was there in the siege when the Sardaukar came. Lasguns, fire, blood, she remembers it all.
I'll reattempt to get a lasgun.
I remember too.
Things it'll cost you a Mark 6 cutlery.
We used to marry sometimes. Town fremen and siege fremen. Though we of the towns were considered lesser, we were still blood. Felicity was my wife, and shared her time between Arrakis and her siege, until the Sardaukar came. She was guarding the children when they killed her. And now,
that's rough.
Now she lives here. In my mind. It's not wrong to be a little insane if it lets you keep the one you love. Is it?
It is unhealthy, but I don't want to be an asshole to someone who's clearly unwell.
Thank you, stranger. The word you are looking for.
He could probably get help, but I'm not the person who's going to give him this help. I don't know him.
Speak to the others and learn their words. Then the jackal will speak.
So, seek footprints, worm. Seek footprints, worm. That's how we'll think of it currently. Ain't doing as well as cool game. It is a cool game. Hells yeah, boy. Skibidi. Skibidi.
Any coins, friend?
I'm the
blind
jackal.
are usually cast into the desert, but I can live if you are merciful.
Should he tell me that this is the jackal already? I have no coin to give. I'm looking for the jackal.
Then speak the words, friend. What are you looking for?
Seek the footprints of the worm.
Yes, the words at last. Do you know their significance? Fremen would speak them on their Hajj in search of their Ummah, their personal revelation. And you are closing in on your Ummah, which brings about the end of my vigil. So, you are here to kill me. Do you know why?
Ken Fenring has promised me information.
Yes, I knew it would be Fenring. He never stopped hunting for us after Carthag. He never truly believed he had succeeded. You are not the first to come in search of the Fremen. You are one of many. Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper. Those words used to ring in my mind as well. A compulsion. But for the others like me, the compulsion was broken. It drove us mad. My brother became mad with endless hunger. My sister sought solace in religious fervor. The youngest of us was overcome with greed. And one by one, you have hunted them down and killed them. Until at last, there is only me.
To be fair, most of them were psychopaths.
Blind and lost. A madman, surrounded by the mad.
I understand you were sent here as an agent to the Bene Gesserit as well, so you failed in your mission. I'm here to punish you on behalf of the Bene Gesserit. So I don't understand. There we go.
You have eyes, yet you see less than a blind man. The Bene Gesserit care nothing for us. Busy with their plot to wed Atreides to Harkonnen. Who indeed? Who plucked us from our berths on the prison ship and compelled us to find the Fremen? I know only one thing. Count Fenring knows. And that is why you must kill me.
You are so close to your answers. My brothers and sisters are dead. Finish the job and claim your answers.
I don't want to kill you.
You must. We've all lost our way.
I'm guessing I won't have a choice. Like I said, illusion of choice.
Not if Fenring kills you first. Do what you are sent here to do. As I said, friend, we were designed to be controlled. So, kill me.
Ah, he's using Benny G's the commands. Hey, Arif. So, right, I'm holding my hand up for spoilers, by the way. But obviously you're watching this, so you might not be bothered, but just so you're warning. Arist is the girl from the 8th trial. I'm pretty sure, anyway. And she's the daughter of... She's the daughter of the Atreides, who it sounds like the Bene Gesserit Order are trying to marry to the son of the Harkonnen, which is, I assume, why, at least in this, they ordered Paul's mother to have a daughter. I just realised I didn't actually say why I'm holding my hand up. When I do spoilers, I always hold my hand up so that when I put it down, you know I've finished with the spoilers. I forgot to say that. So yeah, that's how I understand it at the moment. So, spoilers gone. But yeah, this is cool. We're getting more information. The story, I'm really enjoying the story so far. I think then, I don't know if we'll do it either Tuesday or if I can see if I can get another one before then. Depends. I really need to focus on getting the last 3 to 4 Dune guides that I wanted to get done out, so that I can also do some stuff on Crosswind and of course be ready for No Man's Sky's summer update. So we'll see. But keep an eye out, and I'll stream when I can, videos when I can, and Shadaisy. Hopefully get some more things getting pumped out now. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Gonna have to finish it up right here because it is 8:30. We'll go and raid Miss Heather Mist of Silver. Remember, everyone, when we go over to raid Heather, we've got to say hello to the Misty Clams. That's what we need to call our audience. I will join you in calling of this. So as many as possible, let's say hello to the Misty Clams. And on YouTube, is there anyone to raid on YouTube? Fuck's sake. So stupid. Beebs is not about this time, so not currently. I don't know when Craze is going to be streaming that Ghosts of Yotai new 20 minutes of open stuff, so there's no one else to rate. I'll redirect to that. So on YouTube we'll redirect it to Crazy's upcoming stream, but I don't know when it's 9:45 tonight. So in an hour and a quarter he'll be live, so if you're interested in that, then just put for the watch later. Thanks everyone, have an awesome one, and join me on Twitch to tell everyone, say hello to the Misty Clams. I don't know. Thanks guys. See you later.